Welcome everyone to the first ever Admiral Foley Eaglemoss product review. This might not be what you're used to. Things might look a little bit different, but fear not. I have taken over. And trust me, you will not miss the pathetic, weak Captain Foley. Today, we have a very special presentation. We have a ship that is a Eaglemoss store exclusive, just available for pre-order. If you guys are interested in the Mirror Universe, you might want to sit down and take a look. But seriously, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. That's just my Admiral Foley persona. I hadn't rehearsed any of that, so it's probably pretty awful. But you can see I got some Admiral, or some Mirror Universe gear here. There's a few other ones. There's the Trekyards ones as well. Trekyards Mirror Universe badges, which don't have magnets, so I didn't put them on. And of course my Admiral Foley eye patch, which still needs some completion. But love the Mirror Universe stuff on it. Anyway, guys, sorry about that. That was pretty awful. Captain Foley's here to actually take care of you guys proper, like. My rep from Eaglemoss contacted me, said this is one they'd like me to focus on specifically because this is just being released and is a Eaglemoss shop exclusive. So I don't have a magazine for it. They didn't send me one, which is a shame. I don't know if it's just because it's early and they haven't got them printed yet. But I have no magazine for this one, so that kind of sucks. I would really like to get a magazine on this one. However, there it is. That is the ISS Enterprise D attack cruiser. It's still at a Galaxy X, but it's an attack cruiser. So let's take it out of the box and take a good look at it. Alright, so there it is. So it's got all the same hallmarks of the Enterprise X from All Good Things, but with the additional markings, of course. Gotta be careful of those guns. So you got the 3 nacelles, you've got the big phaser lance on the bottom, and if you'll look, this one's actually separated, and it's just not pushed in properly, and it's loose, so we're gonna have to fix that issue. So that's a bit of a shame there, but alright, so let's just take a quick look at this thing. So on the front you got the registry number, of course. Looks really good. You can see a little bit of Aztecing under there. It's got more of a gray look as opposed to the bluer look of the Enterprise D. All the escape pods are marked. The windows are pretty lined up. There's a few that have indentations in the upper part, and the lining up isn't too bad, actually. They do indent back into the yellow markings, however, and there is no windows put in there, which is odd. So boo for that. Around the edge, though, the escape pods and all the windows look excellent. There's no real alignment issues there. It doesn't look like any alignment issues, actually. So that's good. You got the little guns up here, whatever they are specifically. Mine face inward. I don't think they're supposed to do that. They should just definitely face forward. But mine face inward a little bit. So that's kind of a bummer. You'll see a shot there from the top where they face in. Right behind the bridge is the huge photon torpedo launcher, which I'm not sure I'd want above my bridge. And going back, you still have the shuttle bay at the back there, the Enterprise D marking, which is cool. The Impulse engines are colored red, the whole thing, not just the back like it should be. Like the top and bottom should be gray, because it's not all red, but that's alright, it's a small thing. There are the center impulse engines as well now on this new Enterprise D. Really bulking that up. Let's go to the bottom of the saucer now real quick. Looks good. Bigger windows here, obviously, than on the top. Quite a bit bigger, quite substantially bigger, actually. It's kind of odd, actually, the size difference, but that's alright. A lot more escape pods along this one, I think, than the Enterprise D actually has. The middle looks a little bit more muddy. The escape pods are not as crisp looking, which is a bit of a shame. But the markings, the claw markings on the bottom look fantastic, as they do on the top. They look very batleth-ish on the top. On the bottom, they look more like a bat symbol. You got the main phaser lance along the bottom here, and that looks pretty cool, pretty powerful. Some good detailing on it. I just wish mine was sticking to the secondary or the primary hull a bit better. At the base of it, you've got the cool little Terran Empire symbol. It's just it's a mean looking little ship. See, would want that coming at you. Moving back, just back from the impulse engines, you got the new center portion, this added decks there, and the middle strut for the third nacelle there. The third nacelle looks great. I love the Mirror Universe or the Terran Empire logos on the nacelles. That just looks great. The nacelles look good. They got the extra bulk part on the top with the phaser strips as well. This doesn't seem to sit as far back as the one does from All Good Things. I don't have that one, I don't think. I definitely haven't done a review on it. I'll try to find a picture maybe of this, how this should be back further on the All Good Things one. But yeah. Moving to the neck, you get to see a lot of detail there, a lot of windows in there. And again, super small when compared to the ones on the bottom of the saucer, which is an odd choice for sure. The windows on the top of the secondary hull look good. They look a little clumped and cluttered in a few places, but overall it looks very impressive. It looks like a huge ship. The way they're laid out though looks kind of odd from the side. If you're looking at it directly from the side, it looks kind of off. Moving to the front now, we got the navigational deflector. It looks great actually, lots of little detail in there, and the gold and the blue I think looks really fantastic. I think that really worked out well, so that was a good choice. We'll just cover the bottom now. The bottom of the secondary hull, again, lots of windows, lots of detail, lots of escape pods. You got the little warp core ejection hatch there, the little red detail. And then you got the Starfleet banner or pennant along the bottom. It doesn't go all the way back. It does stop where the indent occurs. And then you've got this back part which still, even though it's lacking detail, it's still got the Aztecing detail, which is really nice. You got the two little phaser strips at the back. So it looks actually really good. Then you got the fins on the struts, which I don't know what purpose they would serve, but they look pretty cool. So those are on the struts going up to the other pylons, or the other nacelles. And the other nacelles just look just the same as the top one. I got the Terran Empire symbol there. Nice, clear Bizarre collectors that have a nice glow to them. And again, if you hold it up to the light, the blue glows really well. So the nacelles look really nice, I gotta say. Lots of good detailing on them as well. I am having a bit of an issue here though. If you look at it straight on, I'll try to move out of the way here so you can see. If you look at it straight on, this nacelle bends in a bit. It's got a really weird angle. It should be more like that. It's just the strut here is bent, probably from the packaging. So it just needs to be bent down a bit, and that's simple to do that. It's a simple fix for sure. So there it is, guys. The ISS Enterprise D, the attack cruiser Galaxy X. Great little ship, available for pre-order now, and it's a shop exclusive, so go pick it up. So what we're going to do now is take a look at it, of course, on the stand as we do, and just wrap up the video. But thank you very much, guys, for watching. Should I get Admiral Foley back to say goodbye? Nah, screw that guy. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we're just going to head on over to the stand now. You kind of have to go. It's the Terran Empire. They'll kill you if you don't. Alright, guys, so here she is on the stand, and looking fine. As you can see, the engines do have a nice glow to them when there's a light source behind them, or above them in this case with the window. But this is a sharp looking ship for sure. This thing is, of course, side canon and not actual canon because it's from the IDW Mirror Universe comics. But it's actually super fantastico. Now, as you can see, the stand slots in at the back there on the nacelle pylons. And I'm not super happy about that because it lifts up the base, as you can see. Look at this. It's very center of gravity not right. As you can see, the base lifts up. You gotta be very careful with it when you move it in things, because it tends to even pop out of the stand here if it's not sitting properly. Now, I do like that it's attached at the back as opposed to, maybe it's not supposed to attach that way. Hold on a second, let me try something else here real quick. Ha! Ha! This is where the book would have been helpful. Much better. Now it's sitting in there nice. You can do it the other way, it's just kind of iffy. So they're standard typical Eaglemoss, where they kind of block the secondary hull with the stand. So I was kind of impressed that it was at the back, but this is much better. I noticed, and this is where the magazine would have come in nice to have, but I noticed the slots on here, which are similar to the ones on the regular Enterprise D. I thought, because I'd already tried to do this and it didn't quite work. So try it again, and there it is. That's how you do it. So much sturdier. I'm kind of a dumbass sometimes. I apologize. Anyway, so here it is on a low shelf. Again, looks fantastic. Those Mirror Universe markings, the Batleth style and the Terran Empire logos look great when it's on a lower shelf. So bravo for that. Now if we go down to a eye level shelf, again, you got some great angles of it, especially with that phaser lance. It really pops. That's a cool angle, kind of going away from you there. So lots of possible ways to do it that way. And if you put it on a high shelf, again, you got a lot of cool details on the bottom. So it really works in that regard as well. So there it is, guys. The ISS Enterprise D from the IDW Mirror Universe series of comics. A fantastic ship for sure. Like I said, this is now available for pre-order from Eaglemoss, so go scoop one up. Use the link down below and go ahead and give this an order. This one it won't apply to, but you can use the discount code Trekyards at checkout to save yourself some money on some of your Eaglemoss ships. But shop exclusives and the XLs and stuff it doesn't apply to. But by all means, click the link, add some stuff to your cart, and save yourself some money by using Trekyards at checkout. So guys, that is it. Thank you very much for joining me and watching today, and I'm sorry about Admiral Foley. He's been taken care of and sent back to his universe. He's a little bit of a annoyance, to say the least. Tends to like to take things over, and that's not cool. So, but thank you guys for joining me and putting up with that, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next product review. So go, guys, go check this out. This is a cool ship for sure. And it's great to see Eaglemoss making this. Hopefully they make all the hero ships in Mirror Universe style. That would be cool. Whether that's going to happen, I'm not sure. But anyway, worth a look. And thank you guys so much for watching. As always, subscribe to both channels. And don't forget to check out other videos and reviews and cool stuff from us, as we do stuff all the time. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye.